don't know why I do that. Hi. Okay, so it's Wednesday night. I basically just got home from the gym, except for the fact that I took a shower and washed my hair, so I don't have to smell me, and you don't have to think about smelling me. Anyway, it's Wednesday night, and tonight I wanted to talk to you about 3 things. The first thing I wanted to talk to you about is the weight that I've lost since July. The second thing that I wanted to talk to you about is being cleared by the nutritionist for my surgery. And the third thing that I wanted to talk to you about was the exercise / tracking of food that I've been doing to lose this weight. So I'm going to get started, and I hope you enjoy. And that's it. So see you at the end of the video. Part 1, losing the weight. I don't know if you know this. You probably don't know this because I definitely wasn't making videos in July. But over the summer in July, I weighed 368 pounds. That's a lot. That's more than I weighed when I first started doing Weight Watchers about 10 years ago. That's a lot. That for me, that was a big kick in the ass. You weigh 368 pounds and you just lost some weight, because I can tell you, when I was at 368, I could fit into this skirt that I bought at tax time last year, and when I tried to put it on, because it's not stretchy at all, it didn't fit. So at 368, I was going to use that skirt as kind of like a goal, something to look forward to. So that was my plan, to wear the skirt, or to hang the skirt up on my door on a hanger to look at and say, I'm finally going to get to wear this when I lose this weight. And so that was my plan. And I went and I was going to put on the skirt and see how many inches or so that I needed to lose so that I could fit into the skirt. And lo and behold, the fucking thing fit. And that, I was super excited. Yay, the skirt fits. And I wore it to work, and everybody was like, wow, look at those legs. But you know what? I'm thinking about it now, and I realize that means that I weighed more than 368 when I bought the skirt. That means that I was probably close to 400 pounds. So as much as that was a triumph over the summer that I could wear this skirt, I keep calling it a skirt, it's basically a skirt. Anyway, but I wear skirts to work because I work with small children. Anyway, getting back from the tangent about the skirt. The point is, I was 368 pounds, but I was excited that I'd lost weight to wear this skirt. Now, in November, when I had my first appointment, sorry, I don't know where my brain is right now. When I had my first appointment with the bariatric team or whatever, I got weighed, and they said I weighed 343 pounds. That meant that I had lost 25 pounds from July to November. That's like 4 months. I lost 25 pounds in 4 months. And I was like, oh, okay, 343, that's not too bad. I know I've been here before. I've been losing weight. I've been attempting to do something. And I was 343 when I had my first appointment in November. And then they said I had to quit smoking cigarettes, and I also needed to lose 30 more pounds. And I was like, how the hell am I gonna lose 30 pounds and quit smoking at the same time? Like, that's crazy. Usually when you quit smoking, you gain weight. So that freaked me the fuck out. But I don't know how I managed it, but at the same time that I quit smoking, I basically cut out energy drinks. And let me tell you, I drink like 2 or 3 big, tall cans of AMP a day. As a matter of fact, I still have a ton of them. I literally have five unopened cans of AMP sitting on my windowsill right now. And they've been there since November, the end of November, and it's the middle of January, so they've been there for like 2 months. And I haven't had the urge to drink them. And I haven't had the urge, like, I did get some headaches when I first stopped drinking them because caffeine is a motherfucker. But since I finally gave it up, didn't really want it, I haven't wanted it, I haven't needed it, I haven't felt sick because I haven't had it or anything, so that's great. So that was November 30th. I quit smoking and I quit drinking AMP to the extreme. 2 to 3 cans of AMP a day is ridiculous. And later on in this video, or after I film this and talk to you about this, I'm gonna actually take a picture of the AMPs that are sitting on my windowsill, and I'm gonna pop it right here so that you can see them. And I also have a bag full of 6 or 7 in the kitchen that were in the refrigerator so that they'd be cold enough for me to drink, because let me tell you something, even though I love that shit, AMP is disgusting, especially when it's warm. So anyway, another tangent, but what it comes down to is on November 30th, I quit smoking and I quit drinking caffeine. And I had my second appointment with bariatrics on December 9th, which was like 10 days later, okay? And I went in there and I got weighed again, and I had lost 16 pounds just by cutting AMP out of my diet. I was gonna like quit drinking soda at that time too, but I couldn't bring myself to stop drinking the soda. So I cut out the AMP though, and the amount of sugar and the amount of ridiculousness in that stuff, I literally lost 16 pounds in 10 days. So I had my first appointment and I had lost 25 pounds, which was great, except of course, I wasn't really doing anything to lose that weight. It was mostly because of all of the times that I'd been sick and couldn't eat for like 24 to 72 hours. So that 25 pounds of weight lost wasn't like, oh, Ayana's dieting and she's doing a great job. It was like, oh, Ayana's really sick. She's losing weight because she's sick. What is going on? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so my second appointment was on the 9th, 10 days later, and I'd lost 16 pounds. Now, after the 9th, I had a month and 4 days before my next appointment. And Christmas and New Year's and all of that stuff was in there. So what happened is, I had another doctor's appointment for gastro because of that illness that I was telling you about, how that I'd been sick and etc. So I went to that appointment and I had been 327 on the 9th, and I went on the 29th and I was 333. That's because just before Christmas we did Chinese food. For Christmas we did Chinese food. Like all of these things that I hadn't been eating or doing. And I was like, well, Christmas time, forget it, let's just do it. And I weighed 333 on December 29th, which means that I had gained 6 pounds, which I'm still down. I was still happy that I was down 10 pounds from November 30th. I was still down, but I had gained 6 pounds. And honestly, I had been down because I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I weigh myself at least once a day, okay? And I know that I had been down to almost 320 before that appointment where I was at 333. I was really disappointed that I had gained weight, and yeah. But from there, I was like, I gotta get back on track. I gotta lose the weight. The next day, I joined the gym. I joined Planet Fitness. Love Planet Fitness. Anyway, I've been going to the gym regularly now. I've been tracking what I'm eating. I've been tracking my activity, and it makes a huge difference. So I had my next appointment on January 13th, which which was last Wednesday. And I went, and I'm going to tell you this. It's kind of funny and it's kind of sad at the same time, but I'm going to tell you this. The morning of my appointment, I said it was freezing. I live in Boston and it's January, so it was really cold. And my mom asked me, "Oh, what are you gonna wear today?" And I was like, "The lightest clothes I can find," because I really wanted to impress my nutritionist. I wanted her to look at the number on the scale and say, "Wow, that's great." And so I weighed myself 3 times that morning. I tried on a pair of leggings and a really light shirt, and I stepped on the scale and it said like 318. And I was like, yeah, it's really, really cold outside. I know. I'm gonna put on this pair of pants that I didn't used to be able to wear because they didn't fit, and we'll see. And I put those pants on and I changed my shirt and I went and I got on the scale and it said 320. And I said, you know what? That's good. That's 7 pounds down from the last time that I saw the nutritionist. That's still pretty impressive. I know it's over a month and it's only 7 pounds, but if you think about it, to 333, then that's 13 pounds. And I'm doing this math in my head like, no, this is fine. So I wore the jeans. I went to the appointment. I stepped up on the scale thinking I'm going to weigh about 320, and I weighed 317 and a half. And I made a little happy noise while I was on the scale. I was like, ooh! And the nutritionist smiled and she said, you know, I love that reaction. And I smiled and I told her about my whole wearing the lightest clothes I could find thing. And then we went and we sat down and, you know, I had my appointment. So I was 317 and a half. That means that the scale I have here at home is 2.5 pounds off of the scale that they have at the hospital. So it's 2.5 pounds. I weigh 2.5 pounds more on this scale than I do on the one at the hospital. Which is kind of like, okay, I'm going by the one from the hospital. So that was last week. Saturday night, I went to my aunt's house because my mom and my aunt were going to Florida on Sunday. And so we went up there. We drove to the airport Sunday morning. I drove home, went back to bed because it was like 4:30 in the morning. And when I woke up, I went and I weighed myself on my aunt's scale, which was really cool because I've actually never been small enough to weigh myself on it before. Because it has a capacity, I want to say at 325, possibly 350 at the very, very highest. And I was 312. So I've gone in a month and a half. I've gone from 343 pounds to 312 pounds. That's a 31 pound weight loss in a month and a half. And I'm like so friggin' proud of myself. I know a lot of it is the gym, and I know that I finally I just know this is a good thing. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I mean, yes, I am still a very big girl. And yes, I still have a very high BMI. And yes, I still need the surgery. But I did this myself. I didn't get any extra tools. I didn't get the surgery yet. I didn't go on Atkins. I didn't go on any special diet. I just paid attention to what I was eating and I started exercising and I lost this weight all on my own. Like, I'm so proud of myself. I almost want to cry right now. Like, you have no idea. So that was the first thing. that I wanted to talk to you guys about. My weight loss. And yeah, so there was that. So now I just wanted to quickly talk to you about getting cleared by the nutritionist for my surgery. I did already mention this in my last piece, but yeah, so after I went to the nutritionist, got weighed, did all that stuff, we talked about what a regular day food-wise looks like for me and what have I been eating lately and, how are my portion sizes doing. Look at all that red. I just washed it today, so it looks a little bit faded, but it's still super red. I'm going blue next. Tangent, sorry. Anyway, so I talked to the nutritionist. We had a good talk. She gave me these little packets that are like crystallized lemon, lime, and orange. They're called True Lemon, True Lime. I think that orange one's called True Orange. Wow, mind blowing, right? To try with my water, because I don't really do well with fake sugar and things. So, and I mentioned that to her, and so she gave me that option. Yeah, so we were talking, and I was telling her about going to the gym and tracking what I'm eating and all of those things, and she said I am, she cleared me. So I am officially cleared by the nutritionist for my surgery. So that's really super exciting. That day I also had to change my surgery date from February 9th because basically for work reasons. There's another woman at my job who is on maternity leave right now, and because she's on maternity leave, I do a lot of the things that she would normally do. And I basically just have to wait for her to come back from maternity leave before I can go out for my surgery, because I think I'm probably going to be out for about 3 weeks, give or take. So I got my surgery date changed from February 9th to March 8th, which is literally a month later. It's literally 4 weeks. So there's that to look forward to. And yeah, I'm just super nervous and excited for all of this to happen, where I've never had surgery before. I've never had to stay over in the hospital, so it's really, really scary. But at the same time, it's my turn to be healthier, and it's my turn to be happier. It's my turn to buy normal size clothes. So there's that. So yeah, I got cleared by the nutritionist, and that is super friggin' exciting. So yeah, there's that. So part 3. This is the last part of this. This is gonna be a long video. I apologize for that. But anyway, part 3. I'm gonna talk to you about my tracking apps. And you like my Minions blanket, by the way? I got it for Christmas. Hold on. Ready? It's so cute. Minions! Woo! Sorry. I'm freezing. That is why I have my Minions blanket on. I actually also have a electric blanket on underneath it, because seriously, it's so freaking cold. Boston. Anyway, so I was going to talk to you about, let's see if I can, there they are, my Pacer app and my MyPlate app. So, the lighting really gets shitty when I try to show you things that are on my phone. Sorry about that. So, I'm going to start with Pacer. It's so bright. There it is. So it says that today I have burned 299 calories. I've been active for 45 minutes, and I've walked 2.9 miles, and that's 5,708 steps. Now, I know that they say you should be taking 10,000 steps a day, but this is a lot for me. I wanted to show you my trends. Let's see. As you can see, although yesterday that's a lie, because I did like 4,000 some odd steps yesterday, but it's gonna say 0 if I point at it. But anyway, so today 5. There's yesterday. Hold on. 4,431 steps yesterday. Anyway, so, but see, it still says there's 0. Stupid app. Anyway, it's actually a really great app. So that's what I've been doing lately. That's how I've been tracking like my exercise and stuff. Not only does it show you how many steps you've taken, it also, I don't know if you saw that down there at the bottom, it says do more. I'm going to tap that and it'll show you. This is week 2, day 2 of the lose fat by walking. Part of the app, I actually paid a little bit. It's $3.99 a month so that I can use that, but it's totally worth it. I'm just in week 2, as you saw, week 2, day 2, but I did the first 3 days, which was week 1, and now I am in week 2, day 2. You're not supposed to do it every day, so I don't do it every day, but I try to go to the gym almost every day, and I try to do it. I try to do it like 3 times a week, but at the same time, it can be hard because it's like basically building up endurance and stuff. And I love it. I actually think it's great because I can use it. It tells me when to go faster, when to slow down, and it's not judgmental at all. So it's pretty cool. So not only is it tracking how much I'm doing, but it's also getting me to do more. So there's that. Okay, and then there's my hold on. There's my MyPlate app, which is called the Live Strong MyPlate, and it's right here. So this is how it looks when it opens, and this shows like how many calories I should have a day to lose 2 pounds a week, and it also takes in my weight. It takes in the calories. Oh, you can still see me. It's pretty cool. It takes in the calories burned from the Pacer app, and then I track everything I eat, and it tracks my activity, and it tells me how many calories. There. It tells me how many calories I've eaten, how many calories I've burned, and what is my net calories for the day. So it's pretty cool. I really enjoy that. There's also like a community section where you can talk to the other people that use the app. So that's all really that I wanted to talk to you about my Pacer app, which is great. It's Pacer. You can get it on the Google Store or on the App Store. And my MyPlate app, I really liked it. I really, really like it because it's definitely been helping me to track everything. And I noticed that I'm actually under the calories that I'm supposed to be taking in. So, that's part of how I've lost so much weight in the past month and a half. I'm not like trying to eat not enough, but at the same time, it can be hard. Like things that I thought were a lot of calories really aren't that many calories, especially when I don't binge on them. But anyway, so those are my apps, and I hope you enjoyed hearing about them. Yeah. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I apologize if this was such a long video, but that first part, I had a lot to talk about. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll be putting out new videos every other week or so, and I will see you soon. Thanks again for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.